So, this past weekend has definitely not turned out as I had originally planned it to turn out. I was supposed to do a little road trip home back to Canada and visit with some family and friends, and I was really excited for it. I had a lot of fun plans, and I was so excited to see some friends that I haven't seen in a long time and hang out with my family. And then plans changed because my husband came home from a work trip and he got sick a couple days after. And when it came to the day that we were supposed to drive to Canada, he was too sick to be able to go. And I had decided about a day before we were going to leave that I would just go on my own because I had all these plans that I was so excited for. And then I woke up the morning I was supposed to go, and my throat started having that little familiar tickle that you get when you're about to get sick. So then I had to make the decision to abandon my original plans and stay home to rest. And like I said, that's definitely not the weekend that I had planned for. But I've realized that I think it's the weekend I needed. And I say that because recently I've been really go, go, go. I've been doing so much since the beginning of January when it comes to chasing my dreams and putting all the extra time I have into living my 2.0. I've been on the road of manifesting and calling all of my desires into my life. And with that, I haven't taken a lot of time for rest. And I believe the reason this weekend unfolded as it did is because the universe is asking me to rest right now, to prepare for what's ahead. I was on social media about a week ago and I came across this post where it said, right before your biggest manifestations are going to come true, the universe is going to put something in your way that allows you to rest, because it might be the last time you get to rest before your life completely changes. And at the time, I didn't think much of that post or that message, but now it's become very evident that that's what's happening right now. I'm being asked to rest because my life is about to change in really big ways. I've been feeling for a couple weeks now that a lot of things I've been working on for months and years are going to manifest suddenly and quickly for me. And as magical as it's going to be such a busy time. And although I'm ready and I'm grateful for that time, I think the universe just wanted to allow me one more opportunity to fully rest before it all came to fruition, before it all manifested into the 3D reality in my life. And if I'm being honest with myself, I think I've also been afraid of slowing down and losing momentum on everything that I've been building over the last few weeks especially. I've been really doing the inner work to rewrite negative belief patterns and tell myself a new story about my success and how it's inevitable and how I can achieve everything that I've been dreaming of. And I think the thought of slowing down brought up this fear of potentially falling back into my old patterns and old ways of being and losing momentum of everything that I've been building for myself and all the change that I've been going through by rewriting these old patterns and creating new beliefs and new habits that are supporting my future self, my future vision of my life. But the truth is, the rest is needed. I really needed this weekend to remind myself that it's okay to slow down and it's okay to spend time doing things that maybe aren't necessarily seen as productive, like reading a book for the fun of it or watching a few episodes of a new TV series. Those times of rest and disconnecting and unplugging from working on my goals and manifestations is not going to change the outcome of everything that I'm working on, that I'm striving towards, that is coming true for me. So slowing down has really helped me remember that rest is productive, and rest does not mean that you're not working towards your dreams and goals. It's just a necessary part of life. As much as we have to work towards our dreams and goals, we also have to remember to rest and rejuvenate and recharge as well. That part is very important. And actually, the more that I think about it, these really slow mornings that I've been gifted over the last couple of days are exactly what the future 2.0 version of myself would be having. I've always imagined that even when my business grows to the point where it is financially successful and I have a larger audience and I'm running my business full time, I've always envisioned having the luxury of being able to have slower mornings where I don't have to clock in at a certain time or be on a meeting or get on a call until I'm ready. And part of that is the luxury of being a business owner that gets to make your own schedule. And I've had visions of myself waking up early in the morning, not because I had to start work right away, but because I wanted to wake up with the sun and spend time in nature and just relax and be very mindful and do all my meditations before I even start doing work for the day. So really, these slow mornings I've been having the last couple days are actually a way that I'm stepping into the next version of myself, because this is the types of mornings that the next version of myself would be having. And the really funny thing is, the sore throat that I woke up with on the day where I would have had to make the decision to drive to Canada or not, the sore throat that was convincing me that I'm getting sick, I went to bed that night after deciding, obviously, that I wasn't going to go anymore and I was going to stay home. I went to bed that night and woke up the next morning and the sore throat was completely gone. So at this point, I don't even think I'm going to get sick, but I think the sore throat was needed in order to have me make the decision to stay home so that I can receive the lesson that the universe was trying to tell me and send to me. The lesson that the rest was needed. So instead of reflecting on this weekend as a weekend that was ruined, where my plans didn't go as planned, I'm going to change my mindset, switch my mindset about the situation and look at it as something to be grateful for. To thank the universe for this time of rest before everything, all the abundance, all the success starts pouring in so quickly that completely changes the trajectory of my life. So this weekend, I have been resting. I have been looking out my window at nature. I have been more quiet, more mindful, and I'm appreciating this downtime before everything changes. So thank you, universe. And I'm ready for what's to come.